and welcome. My name is Jillian and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I am so happy and treat you anyway that made you want to. So for today's video, we are continuing on with Disney Week. Also, don't mind my background. We're in a very different location than normal, and that is because my house is a crazy zone right now with all the packing and preparing that this is the only decent spot to film in. So pay no mind to that. But back to what I was saying, today we are continuing on with Disney Week. Today I'm going to show you guys my costume for the Boo Bash. I'm so excited. I will be doing Ariel and I cannot wait. Really liked this outfit. It is her Kiss the Girl look, and it is genuinely my favorite look in the entire movie, and I really wanted to do it. So that's what I'm doing today. For this look, was originally supposed to make a top and the bustier kind of part of her dress, but I ended up not being able to make the top, and that is because I bought the fabric and then I tried to make the top. I bought as much fabric as I thought I needed, and then I completely forgot that because of my front, I needed to make it a little bigger for the front side of my shirt. I don't know, rookie mistake, it was ridiculous. And then I couldn't find that fabric again. And I could have gotten a different fabric, but when I tell you the fabric I picked was perfect, it was perfect. And I was just upset about it, and then I just didn't have time. So, long story short, I ended up buying both my skirt and my shirt from Amazon. I will link that down below, what I ended up buying. I also ended up doing a shorter sleeve, or like a 3/4 sleeve, instead of a long sleeve, which is what her outfit actually has, just because being in Disney, I don't know if it'll be too hot, and I'm not about to risk heat stroke just to look like Ariel. So in the beginning of this video, you will see that I started making a pattern, sort of. I don't think I'm actually showing you the pattern part because it was just not, it was all bad. But I started with this pattern and it was just like too short and it was just off. So I gave in, and like a good little seamstress, I bought a pattern. I used this one right here and it worked out perfectly. It was exactly what I needed. I used the B, I think, and it worked out exactly how I needed it. I just cut it out exactly. I had to make barely any changes to it, and like literally barely. And I am actually very excited on the outcome. So enough rambling. I'm going to jump right on into the video, and you guys can get to see my whatever the terrible process yourselves. So let's get into the video. Alright, so I'm jumping right on in. This clip is when I like very first started the process. I wanted to draw it out just to see what I kind of wanted. You'll see later on that I didn't really end up keeping, I mean, I did keep what I had, but like it's a little different. Like for example, like I mentioned in my intro, I did end up using a pattern for the bustier, like corset-esque section instead of just freehanding it like I kind of was. And I also unfortunately ended up, well, I guess it's not unfortunate because it looks good, but I ended up having to buy a shirt because I completely flubbed up my fabric, had no more left. So as you can see, this is kind of the idea I had to go on. It ended up looking almost exactly the same, but kind of different. Like I ended up doing short sleeves, which you'll see, but you can kind of see I kind of wanted short sleeves to begin with, so it was good. It ended up being fine. So this is me cutting what was the beginning of my mistake. So I made this one like way too short, and it was just like a pain. I don't know. I decided to show you guys this just because, like, I don't know, why not? Because I also don't have any bits of me cutting out the ending product. So I was like, I'll just throw it on in. Plus, you know, maybe you want to see me flub up. Oh, and then there's me messing up the floor. In case you're wondering, you can just use fabric to clean your floors, right? Look at that, all gone. So this was me marking out the top, in case you're wondering. That didn't come off. So here is the actual garment that I ended up using. I cut out all the pattern pieces. I believe I cut out a size 8 or 10. I think I did an 8. There's gonna be so much hand sewing video in this that I felt like you guys didn't want to see any of that. So I hand sewed this all because I kept getting it caught in my machine and it was a pain in the behind. But now I'm just hemming it to where I want it. All right, so here's the beginning of all the hand sewing I warned you guys about. Something else you might notice in this video is you can clearly tell the passage of time based on my roots. Because I'm pretty sure when I started this video, I had like very, very little roots. Clearly here I have a lot of roots. And by the end of the video, I will have no roots. So, you know. Here's me trying it on and like hemming it while it's on me. I decided I wanted it a lot shorter. So this is me just pinning the top where I actually want it. And I'm also placing where I want the V to actually end. So I've done almost all of it. And the last thing I'm going to do is hem the top of it and then make any minor adjustments that need to be made. I think I might strengthen the seams just to be safe. But then after I finish this, which I am gonna do by hand just because I just don't feel like getting the sewing machine out. I don't know if it's lazy because I am doing it by hand or if it's putting in the extra effort. Let's say that I'm putting in the extra effort. So I'm going to finish up this and then I'm going to hopefully be done and show you guys the final result. I'm so excited. This has been coming together almost, like probably 95% exactly how I wanted it. So let's keep going and then we'll be done. Very soon at least. Looky at that, more hand sewing. You know, I should have warned you guys about the entertainment value that this video was gonna have for you. This is some good stuff right here. So I didn't think I'd be making another little part to this video, but it is the day before we leave and I forgot to get a blue bow for my Ariel costume. And I've been going back and forth if I should just say screw it and not do one, but I think that's gonna drive me absolutely insane. So we are going to try to sort of kind of makeshift make a bow. I have some excess fabric, well, excess fabric, it's just the shirt I was gonna make originally, but I have that light blue fabric from the shirt I was originally planning to make, and I have some interfacing to like give it a little bit more structure because it is a very floppy fabric, and I am going to see if we can possibly make a big blue bow using this this excess material. So let's try. So I was gonna make you guys listen to me talk about this process, but I think I may just let you listen to some music. I just cut out the shape I needed, I ironed it on, and then you'll see that I just fold it in the shape of a bow. But I'll just let you guys enjoy some royalty-free music. Let's cut to that.
I never thought in the wildest dream I'd see you again. Never dreamed about nothing else other than you. I always thought I'd be waiting in vain, but suddenly there you were. Never thought it'd be easy to feel you in my arms, but now we're I can stay till the morning, or stay till the dawn, but just hold me now. I wanna be so much better whenever you're around. I wanna say something clever to get in your mind, 'cause right now we're not together, and I lose my way then. Oh, I feel so much better whenever you're around, whenever you're around. Yeah, yeah, whenever you're around, whenever you're around. Is it too late to feel you? Is it too late to tell you about how much I'm sorry for the things I have done, for the things I never did? But I promise, dear, I'll never let you go. So don't let go, get close to me.
So, I made a bow. Here it is. Is it good? Jury's out. Does it look like a bow? Yes, I think it does. Do you want to see the back? Probably not. Look at that, it's awful. So this bow, I think I showed you the making of the main part, and then for this, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know why, this was the hardest part for me, making the tails, and it's absolutely ridiculous. My fingernails are now just hot glue and random pieces of thread, but what I did was I just kind of cut out a tube shape, and then I tried to hot glue it, and it went awry. So I ended up sewing a triangle, and then I flipped it inside out, and then I tried to glue it on, ran out of hot glue. I then tried to sew it. I could not think of the word sew, and it's very hard to sew through hot glue. So it's just a bit of a mess of hot glue and thread. Fingers crossed it doesn't fall apart, but I think it'll get the job done, which is what we're looking for. So I think that is everything. I'm gonna show you the finished look. Let's do it.
I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder.
So here it is in all its glory. I am very, very happy with how this looks. There were some bumps along the way. I didn't end up sewing the top like I wanted to, like I originally planned, because I ran out of time, I ran out of fabric, it was a whole thing, but I at least was able to make this the exact way I wanted it, and I think altogether, all the pieces came together really nicely, and I can't wait to wear this in Disney. I hope you guys stick around to watch those vlogs so you can see this in its full glory when I'm there. The only thing, this bow, we knew this bow was gonna be an issue. This is probably gonna be a pain in the behind to put in my hair when I go to Disney, but we're certainly gonna try our best. It's gonna be iffy. But altogether it came out really nice and I'm in love with it. So that is gonna do it for today's video. It wasn't the best sewing video. There are definitely sewing costume videos, I guess I should say. There are definitely more informative ones out there. But I hope this actually maybe showed you guys that even if you don't have a lot of time, even if you run out of fabric, you can still definitely get what you want. And I definitely did. So I hope that you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you stick around to see all of the Disney fun I have for the rest of the week. If you haven't seen my previous videos, they will be linked above and in the description box down below. Make sure you go watch those, and make sure you keep an eye out for my upcoming Disney vlogs. I actually am pretty sure this outfit at the Boo Bash is going to be featured in my first vlog. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate every single person who watched this video, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. Bye!